Wood Elf level 4 Death has Spirit Lich, Soul Blight, the Purple Sun, and Dominant Darkness. The level 2 of Shadow has the Withering and Miasma. My level 2 Sorcerer of Slaanesh with Chaos Familiar has Cacophonic Choir, Slashing Shards, and the Lash of Slaanesh. And here is the game. So deployment, he goes first, he puts his level 4 with some guards there. I put a chariot and I put some dogs in the forest and in hill on my right hand side. I then proceed to put the cameras behind the chariots. Second camera this way. I'm struggling here because I know it's gonna have ambushers and scouts, so I want to make sure I cover my flanks in case he comes in and shoots. He's putting his WoC riders and his Great Eagle in front of, I guess, my big bus of warriors behind the tower there. I then proceed to put the BSB in range of both sides of the army and my general in back. Idea there is that I would hide or be out of range of his units and his spells, and you're gonna see how this is gonna turn out for me. So he put his Sisters of the Thorn behind the forest there, put some Waywatch over there, and then put some scouts on the bottom right there of the screen that you cannot see. So he can shoot my chariot, he can shoot my cameras if I want to, he can almost shoot my lord. And he's putting his Wild Riders behind the Chaos Hill on the top of the table over there. We do Vanguards. I move my Dragon Hounds first, and then move my second unit of Dragon Hounds and block his other Eagle and his other Warhawks, and move my Sorcerer of Slaanesh behind the second tower there, the second plan. Dragon Host turn 1, I win the roll, I get +1, I see if I can charge, but I'm not in range. So instead I go back a bit, I'm thinking I need to counter the Wild Riders when they come in on a slight edge. I angle the Dragon Hounds so they can be charged by the Warhawks, and then I will flank them with the Chariot and the Dragon Ogres. I move my second unit of dogs this way, so if they charge by the Warhawks, no, they cannot be charged by the Warhawks, sorry. And that's a mistake. That's a big mistake, you see. I don't move my army forward, and that's a big mistake. I do move my Dragon Lord on the right hand side, thinking I'm gonna get away from the Waywatchers and some of his shootings. In magic phase, I cast Cacophonic Choir on the Warhawks, takes a wound, and he's got D6 random movement now. Wood Elves turn 1. He's shuffling his units into range of my lord. He moves the Warhawks who had Cacophonic Choir on backwards by d6, and they end up behind the hill there. He moves his Sisters on forward, moves his Eagle and his Warhawk on that side of the table forward, and then moves his unit of guards into the forest. In his magic phase, he casts the Withering on the Dragon Lord, and I let it go. He then casts Spirit Lich, and I display. And the herd starts. High Elf shooting phase. It shoots from the unit of scouting Waywatchers and destroys the chariot with second unit of guard there on the hill. He then puts everything into the Chaos Lord, so the arrows that ignores the modifiers, the arrows that ignore armor. Still has to do a random allocation of wound, dragon or the rider, but still causes a couple of wounds, and my my lord, who is now only toughness 4, is not looking too healthy. I just checked the range for the charges, and I don't have much. So yeah, I decided to charge the hounds into the middle unit of archers there, and they get shot down into stand. I move up my second unit of dragon hounds to block the Sister of the Thorn, move a camera to block the Wild Riders, and move up my lord to be hiding behind the tower. I then proceed to move my sorcerer on top of the hill there. He's got a nice line, 24-inch to do Lash of Slanesh, strength 3 hits on everything that touches. But the big spell here is I want to do Bubble Cacophony Choir. That is gonna severely slow and impede his army, and then I can do the charges next turn. But I guess I'm greedy. I cast Lash of Slanesh on 4 dice and irresistibly cast it. However, I lose my remaining dice, power dice, and I take a wound for my trouble. And then I felt, oh, so stupid about what I just did. I should have just gone 6 dice Cacophony Choir. That's the end of my turn. Wood Elf, he charges the sorcerer with his eagle, and I flee. He charges the Wall Guard into the flank of the Dragon Ogres. Shifts his unit sideways, which allows him to move the Sister of the Thorn into the forest and teleport into my forest there. Ta-da! He then shuffles the rest of the units to remain in range, but take some distance from the camera for next turn. We could charge if he's still alive. The Warhawks had fled last time on top of the table, turn around and come to face the Dragon Hounds. We shuffle a bit the Sister of the Thorn because they were not completely into the forest. The Eagle and the Warhawks move towards the main core of the battle. In Magic Phase, he casts Spirit Leech on a Dragon Back Scratcher and snipes him. The dragon's reaction is an upset one. He doesn't move, he can't do anything unless he's charging combat. To which point I just give up the fight. I mean, second big mistake, I did not charge. I got to move into his ranks as soon as possible. So that plus not doing a Cacophony Choir just screw me up. So on the bright side, we have a second game coming up. First game against these new Wood Elves, pretty tough, pretty hard shooting. Need to hide my stuff or get into his rank as soon as possible. Still learning the Dragon Host, but really like the idea.